number one. Boat number one, you are free to release. My gosh, it's Ginger Jordy and Chad Smith. I know who those two are. 165 in his brand new Phoenix boat. See you, 201. Go ahead.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're just outside Wetumpka, Alabama for the second stop of the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats South Division. Clay Baldus, the tournament director. I'm Robbie Floyd. And the Alabama Bass Trail has been here since day one, and it always seems to show out.
Yes, it does. And the conditions today should be fantastic. A lot of these guys are seeing bedding fish. I think that's what they're going after. It should be fun.
It's springtime, and you look back in the years past from 2014 to 2018, it's taken anywhere from 18 to 25 pounds to win it.
Thanks, Robbie. Jason, here we are, beautiful Lake Jordan, here on the second stop for Alabama Bass Trail South Division. It is the last weekend in March. It's going to be a beautiful day. Had a couple pretty days prior. Nights have been getting warmer. What are you looking to see from these guys today?
I'm looking to see most of these guys fishing shallow today. Got their heads down, probably got some good sunglasses on. Just kind of looking, maybe seeing fishing in the water today.
How fast is the early bite going to be, or does it matter today?
I think guys are probably going to their best fish right away because they may have 4 or 5 right in an area and going to scoop them up, and it's going to be over.
Well, the nice thing about this lake is it's not very long, about 15, 16 miles dam to dam, 225 boats. Finding folks, it's going to be a problem. And I imagine finding fish isn't going to be either. We've already seen the boats take off. Let's go ahead and pitch to Kenneth, who's all the way up by the dam, and see what he's finding this morning.
We left Bonner's Point, which is where one of the ramps that the guys are using to put in. They used 2 different ramps because we got 225 boats in this tournament. So we left there and decided to run straight up to the dam first thing. There were like 2 boats that beat us here, so we got here pretty early, and not long after we dropped off plane, boat after boat after boat came up here. Very popular area for guys to start this morning. We're gonna hang around for a while and see if we can't find some fish catches.
Oh, the old ball and chain, I like it. Man from old heart.
I think what it is, spots are bedding out here on this rock. The lizard usually catches them better for me.
Right.
Shaky head, they'll hit that shaky head, but they won't eat it.
Guys are sitting on the back of this island where it falls off into, pretty good amount of water here, about 40 foot of water. And I feel like these spots are out here bedding a little deeper. Dragging a Carolina rig, trying to get a bite. Said they caught a few here in practice, so feel pretty good about the spot. Kind of a first little area off the main river.
Got quite a few boats up here, and so far this is the first fish that we've seen on.
Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is brought to you by Bill Penny Toyota, official truck of the Alabama Bass Trail, by TH Marine, improving your boat from transom to trolling motor, and by Jax, all about the South. There's more to come.
Greg Hackney, 2014 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Aaron Martins, 2013 and 2015 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. What else do these guys have in common? Phoenix Boats. The last 3 Bassmaster Angler of the Year titles were won out of Phoenix Boats. Coincidence? We think not. Phoenix Boats. Our passion for fishing is obvious.
So our mission statement here at Bill Penny Motor Company is to enrich the lives of our employees and our customers and the communities we serve. And it really begins and ends with people. It started with that kind of philosophy with my granddad and went through my dad. Growing up around the business, I remember being just a kid washing cars and meeting these customers. Now I'm a grown adult and they get to buy vehicles from us and hopefully serve their next of kin for generations to come. For the whole story, visit us at BillPennyToyota.com, where people always come first.
What could 148,000 people possibly have in common? As different as each of the members of America's First are, they all like it when good things happen to them. Like when their savings earn a higher return than they can get with a bank, and when their loans and credit cards have lower rates. And they like taking care of business from wherever they are. Why not join us today? America's First Federal Credit Union.
You sons of fishes. Ain't enough fish on this lake for 2 clubs.
Really? Well, we see plenty of fish live with Panoptix.
Yep. Dang! We should get Panoptix. Or maybe we'll just take yours.
What's going on here? You boys have license?
Yes, sir.
Nope.
There he is.
Oh, I got him.
You've witnessed the action in the north, the thrill in the south. Now it's your turn. Time for you to be a part of the Alabama Bass Trail. $47,000 paid out at each event. And new this year, no entry fee championship with over $100,000 up for grabs. That includes a whopping $50,000 for the winner. Over $580,000 in cash and prizes in 2020. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and sign up now at AlabamaBassTrail.org. The Alabama Bass Trail Tournament Series, presented by Phoenix Boats.
Wetumpka, Alabama is our host here for the second stop of the South Division of the Alabama Bass Trail. Robbie Floyd back with you. 225 teams launched out to a beautiful morning with warming conditions, clearing skies, and no rain in sight. Will it be an early shallow bite? Only time will tell. If you recall last year, this was the 4th stop for the South, a little later in the season, but the team of Kevin Phillips and Robert Midas found a quality bite early with betting largemouths that weigh in a 18.62-pound limit to take home their first Alabama Bass Trail victory and the $10,000 first prize. They also earned the $500 Mountain Dew Big Bass bonus with their 5.13-pound largemouth. Let's get back out there on the water with our team and see how they're catching them.
Okay, for sure.
What?
Just bringing it into the boat, man. I got it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I got to get it. Yeah. There's a fish for the camera right there, 3.5 pounds. Right there, baby.
How many you got?
That's the 3rd one. So far, he broke one off, and I've lost one, and I missed another.
How many days y'all spend practicing?
None. A few hours yesterday just running the boat. We fished down here a pretty good bit. No sense in coming down here and pulling on fish, and you already know what you're gonna do anyway.
How's y'all's morning been so far?
Been slow.
Slow?
One keeper.
Okay. Is that different from the way practice went, or?
Yeah. We got to practice a few days this week. Thought it was pretty good there, too.
Yeah. Do you think conditions have changed, or any idea what may be different?
I think all the pressure on it.
The pressure? Yeah. Been quite a few boats up here this morning, that's for sure.
Yep.
There's some big spots in here. I don't know if people just don't know about them or what, but
Stuff, it looks fishy, dude.
Oh, there is.
All this stuff looks fishy.
I've never fished in here. We fished in here off this. We didn't fish this far back in here. I like the way it looks.
Yeah, it's really good stuff.
It's a lot deeper in here than I thought it was.
Well, you've had success here.
on this trail. You had success in college. How has the college stuff kind of set you up for fishing against these guys?
College has built me completely. I mean, it's got him too. He also fished college. Meeting him in college is why we're fishing together. He taught me a lot of stuff. He came up in a family that fished a whole lot more than mine did, so I learned from him, and now we fish together, and I would estimate like 30 to 35 college tournaments that I fished, and just time on the water and competing against, you know, Dustin Cannell type people, which, I mean, I didn't fish against him, but I'm trying to think of somebody that's a pro now that's,
I mean, you look at all those guys.
Walters. You know, fish?
It was. I saw the rod set.
Yeah.
Like, if we're making you that nervous, I mean, we can.
You good. He just got me in behind a tree.
He ain't still on there.
We got 3 of those.
Yeah.
We got 2 pounder we need to throw. You're going to see it right here until we come. Last week we had 16 pounds right here. We caught a 5-6 spot. That helped. These fish are moving in and out.
Yeah.
Fishing a spawn.
Yeah.
I've lived up here my whole life, and they go on this rock pile every year. Between here and right there. You can look at your depth finder, you'll see just thousands of fish they're pulling up.
Same big as fall.
Not as big as a fall. Better quality fish. He really changed up the direction of his cast on that one and paid off with a better bite.
This portion of the program is sponsored in part by Sweet Home Alabama, by Garmin, and by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, will be right back.
The taste of the South starts out here. However you roll into work, you can bring the flavor with Jack's Breakfast Catering. Huge scratch-made buttermilk biscuits and hearty breakfast sandwiches, mixed or matched, starting at just $15. Don't forget to add delicious fresh ground Royal Cup coffee and classic breakfast sides, because great work starts with great breakfast. Breakfast Catering starting at $15 from Jack's. All about the South.
Greg Hackney, 2014 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Aaron Martins, 2013 and 2015 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. What else do these guys have in common? Phoenix Boats. The last 3 Bassmaster Angler of the Year titles were won out of Phoenix Boats. Coincidence? We think not. Phoenix Boats. Our passion for fishing is obvious.
That's a freaking giant, dude. Now let's go and put this day together. Show that to the head. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Get it, get it, yeah! Oh, hell yeah! Oh!
This is really a textbook spot. The river channel runs across, creates a point here, and with this water flowing across, it creates an eddy right in here. Just like when we were further upriver this morning, guys were fishing the seams. It's kind of what this is a current seam.
Come on, man.
That's her right there.
Chad, tell me about how stressful this is around them pylons and stuff, brother. Spinning rod.
Nothing more stressful. Man, I was finna say, I mean, everybody calls it finesse fishing with a spinning rod, but I mean, that's 20-pound braid with a 15-pound leader. But the thing is, if you don't bite it, you got to break off because you got cross beams. But Daddy always said, you know, if you ain't getting hung, you're fishing in the wrong spot. So that's it. Man, I'm shaking right now. I can't even tie that hook. That's definitely what we're looking for right there.
2 more of them, and I'm gonna be sitting over there close to that boat ramp.
Hey, if you get beat with fish that size,
I'll take it.
Win or lose. That's it.
So is that 4 now? How many is that?
That's 4.
4?
Yeah, like I said, we got a 13-incher in there.
Yeah, we've got a small one, but we've got to get rid of them. But hey, like they say, it takes 5 casts, and that's
They've been 5 or 6 boats come through here already.
Yeah, I mean, they've been in and out all morning. It's just everybody come through here flipping, burning something down the bank, and I mean, it's time consuming, but you can throw up under there and catch a 10-inch fish, and you can catch one like that on back-to-back cast. So,
How's your day going? We got one that's about 4 pounds probably. We only got 3 fish right now. Okay. We're trying to get another bite for about 5 hours. Yeah.
Here we go, guys. Back at the ramp site, Kennedy, you and Jacob made a long run at the dam this morning, so on that end, Jason and I stayed on this end and saw some different things. What did you see up there that was interesting to you?
Well, we wanted to put in and get up there as quick as we could. We knew there'd be a lot of boats coming up there, so I kind of wanted to be there when they got there so I'd figure out exactly where they would set up.
Right.
We got up there, we were the second boat there, and there were like 24 boats within no time. And it's not a very big area.
Right.
So what we realized is there's a current seam in one side, and the boats were kind of lined up down that current seam. A lot of the guys talked like they were really catching in practice. We only saw a few fish catches, and they seemed a little disappointed in what they saw.
That was everything we heard at the meeting last night was we're going to catch them. Not a lot of guys wanted action cams because they didn't want to show off what they were doing. Right. But Jason, what did we see down here?
Yeah, you know, we went around and moved around on a bunch of different guys, and we had guys that were fishing open water, and then we ended up with some guys throwing on bedfish. Right. And I'm watching the current right now, or the ripple on top of this water. If they're trying to steal bedfish this afternoon, it's not happening.
Right. It's gotten windy. Sun's gotten up, and it's gotten easier to see them, but then it's got windy, it's getting a little choppy, it'll be harder to see them. One thing about it, these guys always sandbag in the meetings usually. Oh, yeah. Today, we heard a little different grumbling. I'm going to bet you somebody's still sandbagging, and somebody's going to whack them here in just a few minutes at this weighing stage.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is brought to you by Bill Penny Toyota, Sweet Home, Alabama, and by America's First Federal Credit Union. Stay with us, there's more to come.
The TH Marine HydroWave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The HydroWave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The HydroWave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
Greg Hackney, 2014 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Aaron Martins, 2013 and 2015 Bassmaster Angler of the Year. What else do these guys have in common? Phoenix Boats. The last 3 Bassmaster Angler of the Year titles were won out of Phoenix Boats. Coincidence? We think not. Phoenix Boats. Our passion for fishing is obvious.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
It's time to take a road trip. Alabama's got 100 road trips, and some of the best are outdoors, like a trip to Lake Gunnersville. First stop on the Alabama Bass Trail. Catch anything? Nice. Or head to the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail. 468 holes of golf heaven. What's the time say? Best public golf on the planet. Alabama's got 100 road trips. Plan yours at alabama.travel. Which one you gonna take?
You ever wish you weren't a motor?
Sure. Sometimes I wish I had legs like you.
Yeah, is it like a regular person?
No. Still have bike half man. Just the opposite.
What's it? Legs on the bottom and motorcycle on the top. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
For those who were born to ride, there's Progressive.
John Bryan, Mason Bryan, come on over here. Pretty calm this morning. Did you ever throw topwater?
No, didn't throw topwater today.
What's your name?
Mason.
What grade are you in?
7.
What's your girlfriend's name?
I don't have no.
Oh, you broke up, huh? Real? What happened?
She was interfering with my fishing.
Oh, okay. Man knows what's up. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. Oh, y'all worked on that, huh? Hey, we got a new leader right now. 1369 for these guys. How about a round of applause? Almost 14 pounds. You get your picture taken. First guys that get to do that.
Y'all were boat number 20 taking off this morning. Tell me if you were able to get on the starting spot that you wanted to start this morning.
We were. That didn't do us a lick of good, but we were able to get where we wanted to go. We scrambled all day. It was all day. Just we had 20 rods on the deck. Just all we could do to get what we had. It was brutal out there. And with this many boats, you know, it just gets tough.
You are eyeballing that thing so bad because you have the biggest bag of the day so far, and Robbie Floyd is going to win the bet for the 3rd event in a row. Boat number 1 out today, 2206. Maybe you didn't hear me. Our number 1 boat out today, 22.06 pounds. Congratulations.
It took a while to get them going. We probably didn't get our first good one until about 8 o'clock, and we just grinded on them till about 12, and it just done everything we could and make it work. Caught them on a jig and a few on a swim bait, but it was mainly a jig bite today.
Okay. How many total bites or fish did you catch today?
We probably caught around 15, 20 fish today.
It was a slow bite. We had to grind it out for the 5 we had, but we got 5 big bites, and hopefully it'll hold up.
Hey, y'all had a good day today. Jackson and DeRoche, 1770 moving into second place. Good job, guys. Taking it easy. I guess it's your day today, huh?
I'll tell you, we did not have a fish until 10 o'clock this morning. Everybody around us did. And then we catch 3, and then we go 2 hours without a bite and catch 3 more. And it was a blessed day.
So how long did it take you to get close to what you had?
We had our first bite at 10:05 and their second bite at 10:06. We didn't get another bite until after 12, and we caught 2 more back-to-back, and then we doubled, and we had to call. And we caught one more fish, and then left there at 150, came back here, stopped on a point where I actually finished second several years ago, and caught 1 fish, and with 5 minutes left.
Oh, was it a good Wodawi day today?
Cannot complain.
2013 for Morrison Williamson. How about a round of applause? Another 20-pound bag.
My partner, he's an unbelievable shallow water fisherman. He found some fish that were going to bed, and I practiced a different dock pattern, and he found some big ones, and that meant everything as far as catching some on the bed. And he's unbelievable at it, and so thankful I got such a great partner. He caught some good ones on bed, and we caught some on docks on some of the stuff that I found, and it was just worked out great.
Just across the weigh-in stage and weighed in a big fish at 6.54 pounds. Tell us about that fish.
We've been struggling all day, and we've been junk fishing 101, and we said, let's just go do something we do at home. And we picked up a frog and went and hit in the banks and shoreline cover and got lucky and got one. That was the only bite we had on it, but it's something we feel confident in, so that's the reason we stuck with it, and it paid off.
How about it? McNeil and Luna go from 117th at Martin to the winners here. I mean, how good does it feel to be a winner on the Alabama Bass Trail?
It feels great. It's a very stiff competition on the Alabama Bass Trail, and we're lucky to get it done. We started out terrible, not where we wanted to be, but we got in it for this tournament, and it turned out the way we was hoping.
Yeah, $10,000 check has to feel good in the back pocket, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, 10 grand don't hurt nothing.
Now, really, the key is getting onto your spot, and a lot of that's determined by what flight you're in. Having that number one boat, how key was that to your victory?
I would say it was pretty key. Where we was fishing at, it was close to the tail race, but I wouldn't say it's right at the dam. It wasn't a very known place, but we had some people. I've had a good 2 weeks here and had some people kind of figuring me out. But I think the boat number was a big player.
It wasn't a known place, but after watching this show, I think more people do it now.
Yeah, it's probably earned now.
Hey, congratulations, new winners on the Alabama Bass Trail. But we stay down south. We head to the Alabama River for the next stop. Make sure you watch here on Fox Sports Southeast.